y'all beat me. Boy, I'm so good, it feel like I'm cheating. A well of the storm, I feel like a season. This type of drive could push Lamborghinis. So get yourself signed and have your own sneaker. I'm in the van, I'm pushing the meter. A legend like John for everyday people. I got the heart of a champion. I got the blood of a winner. I don't know how to be stagnant. I got way too much ambition. I keep on beating statistics. How would I be denied? My only option is winning. I'm crossing the finish line. Hey.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to DeVos Fieldhouse on this sunny, gorgeous February day. My name is Paul Willard. I'm here with Matt Margarone, and we are here for this MIAA matchup as we near the end of the season between the Bulldogs of Adrian and the Flying Dutch of Hope College. We're going to jump into the national anthem here pretty quick. We'll get your thoughts on the game ahead, Mr. Margarone, when we come back from the break after the player introductions. We're super thankful that you're with us tonight. We're going to tick down here, give it over to Darren Dystemars for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America with the singing of our national anthem, please welcome Hope College senior, Miss Sophie Green.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, once so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sophie Green. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the DeVos Fieldhouse here in the campus of Hope College for today's MIAA contest between the Bulldogs of Adrian College and your Hope College Flying Dutch. Here tonight's starting lineups. First, at one forward for the Bulldogs, a 5'6" senior from Allegan, number 5, Kaya Warner. And at one forward for the Flying Dutch, a 5'11" sophomore from Crystal Lake, Illinois, number 5, Carson Carlbloom. At one forward for the Bulldogs, a 5'6" junior from Clare, number 34, Bailey Taylor. And at one forward for the Flying Dutch, a 5'10" sophomore from Byron Center, number 25, Sydney Viss. Starting at one guard for the Bulldogs, a 5'5" senior from Muskegon, number 4, Julia Tierman. And at one guard for the Flying Dutch, a 5'6" junior from Midland, number 11, Jada Garner. At one guard for the Bulldogs, a 5'5" junior from Riverview, number 20, Kylie Skidmore. And at one guard for the Flying Dutch, a 5'8" sophomore from New Albany, Indiana, number 12, Keegan Kaiser. And starting at center for the Bulldogs, a 5'11" sophomore from Battle Creek, number 40, Peyton Russell. And at center for the Flying Dutch, a 6'2" senior from Grand Rapids, number 10, Raven Jemison. Adrian College is coached by Kathy Morris. Hope College is coached by Brian Morehouse. Your officials this evening, Rolly Madison, Tim Swain, and Randy Reese.
If you don't know by now, I'm talking.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, viewers around the world, or maybe just in the local Holland area tonight. My name is Paul Willard. I'm here alongside my crooning chaplain, Mr. Matt Margarone. Matt, Adrian Bulldogs coming into DeVos, trying to avenge a loss from January 17th, a 68-56 loss against the Flying Dutch. What do you think about tonight's contest?
Well, first of all, Paul, thank you for commenting on my crooning ability, but we got to give a big shout out to senior Sophie Green for her national anthem, because that was phenomenal.
Incredible.
We have phenomenal students here. But yeah, a matchup between the first place 14-0 MIAA champion Hope and the 7th place Adrian Bulldogs. You would think that Hope would run away with it, but the game was close last time, and we'll see how it turns out here at DeVos Fieldhouse.
Yeah, Hope really only pulling away slowly in that game against Adrian as Sydney Viss goes up and misses a shot here. Adrian now running the ball on this near side here. Adrian with the deep triple try, no good. Air ball on that one, rebound to Sydney Viss, out to Jada Garner. Jada Garner, so impressive this year, Matt. Just able to take over the game, command the floor, averaging a team high 23 minutes, near 23 minutes a game. And Raven Jemison drives into the paint, getting a foul called against number 40, Peyton Russell. She's going to go to the line shooting 2 now. But like I mentioned, Jada Garner, just phenomenal so far on the season. All Hope players, I think one of the big keys to tonight's game is going to be distribution. And Hope does a tremendous job of that in terms of minutes across the board, as Raven sinks the first one here. You know, Jada Garner, we've talked about this before. Jada Garner is the only player on the Flying Dutch team averaging more than 21 minutes a game. Everybody else is 20 minutes and under. And meanwhile, the Adrian Bulldogs have 4 players that average over 25, nearly 26 minutes a game. So this is going to be who has the stamina to keep up with Hope. And so far, really nobody in the MIAA this season has been able to do that.
That's right. Julia Tierman, number 4, one of the standouts for Adrian Bulldogs, scored 19 in the last game. One of those players that has so many minutes, as well as Bailey Taylor in the last matchup. 2 players to watch out, scored 19 and 17 specifically. And like you said, all season, that's kind of been actually the last few years Hope's mantra. We were wondering what the season was going to look like from Hope, coming off so many seniors, coming off the national championship run 2 years ago. But Hope's team has just continued with their depth, and they run fast and with a great pace. Speaking of Jada Gardner, she is also, I learned from the Trine broadcast, that she's leading the MIAA in three-point percentage on the season, and that's a pretty phenomenal thing for a point guard to be leading that as well.
That's right. Oh, and Raven Jemison down low. 4 quick points for Raven Jemison. Who better on senior day here for the Flying Dutch than Raven Jemison to put the first 4 points on the board for the Flying Dutch now. We got a hand check foul here. I believe that's against number 5, Carson Carlbloom. That's just going to be a quick hand check foul. It's going to be an out-of-bounds play for the Bulldogs now, with Kiara Warner inbounding the ball here. Great find down low. Unable to get it. Ball careens around down there. Oh, and Sydney Viss just with the strip steal there. Unbelievable play by Viss. Garner now to Carl Bloom in rhythm. Tree. There it is. Perfect. I lost my voice there for a second and cracked a little bit. I got so excited. We've got a 30-second timeout here. We haven't had a chance to take a break yet, but we're not going to, because Matt Margarone, I need to hear your thoughts on how Hope has been able to get out to the 7-point lead with only 2 minutes gone in this first quarter.
Yeah, phenomenal start by Hope on the defensive end, which drives their offense. Their energy comes from rebounds, steals, creating turnovers. And then on the offensive end, they've got it in low, and then shooting that 3 in rhythm from Carson Carblum, who led Hope College against Adrian last game with 19 points. And so starting off this game hot. Sydney Viss on the defensive end, the reigning MIAA Player of the Week.
Hey,
Sydney Viss. And so those are two players who have just kind of driven Hope all season. So if they get going on the defensive end, the whole thing comes from that.
Yeah, Coach Kathy Morris for the Adrian Bulldogs calling a quick timeout, not wanting to have this game get out of control, as Hope can definitely put teams away pretty early on, even in the first quarter, as they've been known to do. Sydney Viss reading that pass like a book, up and in, and one, as Viss collides with the, what do you call that? The
stanchion?
Stanchion?
Is that the right word?
Stanchion's more like those things at the Oscars where you got to walk through.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Sydney Viss just with an excellent read of that pass and able to book it down the floor and go up for the old-fashioned three-point play. And she does just that. Hope out to a 10-point lead now, 10-0 with about 3 minutes gone in this first half here. Kylie Skidmore with the ball now on the dribble drive, looking to kick it out. And she stepped on the end line just as she was trying to kick it out to the wing there. I don't hate that dribble drive from Skidmore. Skidmore's a great player. She averages about 26, 27 minutes a game, capable of taking over the game, scoring a lot of points here and there. Adrian's just got to find their rhythm here offensively before Hope starts to run away with it.
It's a hard task to come into DeVos Fieldhouse against a team as good as Hope that's undefeated in the MIAA, and it looks early in this game that Hope is playing with a lot of energy, and Adrian has just not been able to match that on the offensive end yet.
Yeah, nothing doing so far for the Bulldogs on the offensive end. A couple of points, or a couple of opportunities for points down low. Peyton Russell getting the ball down low. Skidmore on the dribble drive a couple of times here, but just unable to find the bottom of the bucket. And we see Hope now with a 12-0 lead up on the Bulldogs. Couple new players checking into the game for the Bulldogs as well. Nice little tip by Jemison, and Garner's going to run it now. Now she's going to hold it up. Wait for the streaking Kaiser to come in. Kaiser tries the lefty layup, no good.
Great layup, rebound by Kiara Warner. Brings it down the court, and a nice little jump shot there.
Ooh, that's pretty.
But number 10, Morgan Babb, and Adrian's on the board, 12-2.
Kaiser now with the triple try. Little long there, but just into the waiting hands of Sydney Viss. Kind of like they drew it up. When that happens for me, I say, oh, I meant to do that.
We're going to go to Twitter here to see if we can figure out what the thing behind the hoop is called. It's not a stanchion.
Right.
It's something. The base. I'm still stymied, Paul Willard. I've Googled it, and it says backboard. It's not the backboard.
It is definitely not the backboard. We could call it the base of the hoop. Well, that's what we'll call it. Sydney Viss with the corner triple try, bounces around. Skidmore with the rebound, looking to put pace for the Bulldogs here as they trail by 12. Skidmore now guarded by Garner. Oh, a nice little spinny. Now out to the triple. Oh, what a pretty looking shot by Kiara Warner. Or Kiaya Warner. I don't know why I was putting an R in there. My bad.
All that driven by the sweet little spin move and find from Skidmore. What a pass.
Garner now looking to drive through traffic. Skidmore staying straight up and Garner falling to the floor. Oh, a great rip by Keegan Kaiser. Sees Garner And Jada up and in. Ooh, barely. Woo. Jada Garner walking back to the bench here with a smile on her face saying, I'm not entirely sure how that one dropped for me. And it looks like we've got a substitution timeout here on the floor as we get a fresh 5.
Yeah, unbelievably unselfish play by Kaiser. She could have taken that in herself. Finds Gardner, who finds the bucket after it hit every part of the rim. and Coach Morehouse says, hey, we're going to get our new 5 in. Keep your eye on this 5 because they come out with energy. Taryn Maynard, a Bulldog on defense herself, gets beat on that play, but she's been phenomenal all season as a freshman.
Yeah, Skidmore with the nice dribble drive on Maynard there, like you just said. Ball out to Bellows now. Bellows looking to drive, kicks to Leach. Leach now with the ball. Out to Maynard. Maynard with the little hezzy, and she gets bumped by Skidmore. No call, says the referee. I think that was just an errant little misstep maybe, and a accidental player collision. Now Skidmore with the ball here for the Bulldogs. Guarded by Brunsberg. Skidmore with the kick. Ball rattles around, rebound by Courtney Lee, skying for that one. Trailer now to Brunsberg for 3, off the mark, but a rebound to Courtney Lee. Back out to Maynard now. Maynard to Bellows. Bellows looking to work, dribble drive kick. We've got a little hand check foul here on the dribble drive. That's on number 20, Kylie Skidmore. First foul of her for the game.
She's last 3 minutes here played with great energy and poise on both ends of the court. Give her props. Seems like things run on the Adrian side through Skidmore.
Bellows now looking to drive, puts it a little long. And Adrian, just a little miscommunication there between Olivia Green and Kylie Skidmore. And now we've got a substitution coming in for Skidmore. That's number 34, Bailey Taylor, after taking a rest from starting the game. Inbound play now for Maynard. Maynard finding Leach. Shot in rhythm. Oh, what a pretty little 11-footer from Leach.
Yeah, almost fading to the side. It's a great shot as she was pulling to the left. Great finish.
Deep triple now. Rebound to Brunsberg. No good for Adrian there as Maynard looks to push pace. Out to Bellows now. Bellows back to Maynard at the top. Maynard looking to work it in on the dribble drive. Nothing going there. Out to Brunsberg now. Brunsberg with the skip. Now to Maynard for the 3. Ball kept alive by Courtney Lee. Great hands in the paint by Courtney Lee. Out to Bellows now looking to control. Brunsberg for 3. In and out. Oh, and Lauren Leach with the hustle play. Courtney Lee with the tie-up now.
Wow.
We've got possession favoring the Bulldogs. What an incredible just offensive rebounding performance from Courtney Lee, from Lauren Leach down there. Hope unable to find the bottom of the bucket on that trip as they had multiple chances to do it. They were just unable to do so there.
Great hustle by Courtney Lee in there. She's been wonderful all season, playing extended minutes this year, coming off that bench, but running that 5 position just with great poise and intensity.
Yeah, nice little up and in from Bailey Taylor there, trying to play around the contact as Courtney Lee was playing her straight up. Bellows now on the drive, looking to go up and scoop, and we've got a tie-up here. Bellows thought she got hacked on the arm. That ball's going to stay with Hope. That's 2 tie-ups within the last, 6 or 7 seconds maybe?
That's right.
Usually possession doesn't switch that quickly, but we've got Hope ball here for an inbound play, and now it's going to switch back to favor the Bulldogs. Bellows now with the triple try, just off the mark. Rebound to Skidmore. Skidmore now looking to control the pace here for the Bulldogs. Bailey Taylor now back into Skidmore. Skidmore with the kick. And a pretty looking shot there from Olivia Green. You know, Adrian is really starting to find their rhythm here with with that Kylie Skidmore dribble drive and a quick kick out, that's been working for the Bulldogs. I would not expect them to abandon that anytime soon here.
Absolutely. The offense is run through Skidmore, and she's penetrating and creating opportunities. On the other end of the court, Hope just has not been able to find their shot the last couple minutes. Rebounding offensively well, getting some good looks.
Yeah.
But just that ball has not gone down, and Coach Morehouse is going to make a shift and as the offense has stalled a little bit.
Yeah. Hope jumped out to a huge lead here. At one point in time, it was 17-6, and now it's 18-11. You know, the last game that you and I were able to call together was the doubleheader against Albion, I believe, where we saw that second string of players just take over the game. And so now that seems to be a little bit of a reversal.
Yep.
The starting players now have taken over the game. They've been scoring all the points. The second wave of Hope players have really struggled from the field so far. And we've got the starters back in looking to rally the Dutch. Triple try for Carl Bloom, just off the mark. Oh, Jemison with a beautiful tip to herself, able to keep it alive. Skip pass now to Garner. Garner to Kaiser, out at the top now. Kaiser looking for the inlet to Jemison. Oh,
great hustle play.
And we've got another tie up here.
Wow.
Unbelievable. I think that's 4 changes of possession here in the past 2 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Margarone. Hope leads 18-11 right now with 51.6 left in this first half as we've got some players checking into the game. Number 5, Kyle Warner for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Hope's getting some good shots. They're moving the ball well. Just have been unable, as the shot clock goes off, to finish on the offensive end. And credit Adrian's defense at this point in the game, Paul.
Yeah, they've really stepped up the pressure quite a bit on the Flying Dutch here, getting them out of their rhythm a little bit, as it seemed like Hope was unstoppable in those first 3 or 4 minutes. Skip pass now out to the top of the key.
Oh, wow.
7 seconds left on the shot. Looking to deep triple try for the Bulldogs. Oh, and Raven Jemison just boxing
goes
out
up
Skidmore.
High.
Yeah.
Love it.
Kylie Skidmore's really athletic, but she's not gonna outbox Raven Jemison, that's for sure, especially in the low post.
Nice skip pass. Oh, at the buzzer.
Garner, who's shooting a remarkable 56% for the season from 3, just rattles in and out. And we've got the end of the first quarter here, Mr. Margarone. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with you shortly. You're watching Hope College Women's Basketball.
Whether you're building your dream home, buying a fixer-upper, or downsizing, the process can feel overwhelming. Let the local team at Lighthouse Title help the closing process be one less worry. Just ask your real estate professional or lender to close at Lighthouse Title. To learn more about how we are involved in our 35 communities or to ask us any questions about the process, visit us online at lighthousetitle.net.
Here we are back at DeVos Field House. Mr. Margarone, Hope College with an 18-11 lead. We saw Hope jump out really quick. A lot of kind of uncorking the fire hose in that first quarter, first part of that first quarter for the Flying Dutch. What are you seeing from Adrian that really slowed the Dutch down as that first quarter progressed?
Well, they started to make some shots, Paul, and I think they got a little bit of energy. They were overwhelmed at the beginning of the game by the place and the name on the front of the jersey, and they just kind of settled into their game, were patient, and then defensively were very, very strong. And the other thing I'd say is Hope shot 9% from the three-point line.
Wow.
So 1 of 11.
Yeah.
And that credit the closeouts by the Adrian Bulldogs, and it's got them within this game, 18-11.
Oh, great box out there from number 10. That's Morgan Babb, able to box out Sydney Viss there, and Adrian draws within 5. We've got a game here, Mr. Margarone.
No fluke, a close game last time they played.
Sydney Viss, just a tough shot up there. I half expected her to go up with the lefty for a second, just unable to finish at the rim with Sydney Viss. Adrian now with the ball down at their end of the court here. Nice little spin move and a kick out, and Adrian coming back into this game now, down 3, as we just saw Peyton Russell hit that sweet little 7-foot jumper.
Yeah, offensively, Paul, you got to credit the guards of Adrian who are getting deep into the lane, causing the defenders, and there goes Jada Gardner hitting that three-pointer and up in the percentage. But Adrian is causing the defense to collapse and then finding those shooters on the wings, and it's been working for him so far.
Bailey Taylor now on the dribble drive, gets caught up, able to keep her dribble. Ball out now. Deep triple try, unable to find the bottom of the bucket. Rebound to Sydney Viss, and Jada Garner's going to run the floor here. Jada looking to push pace. Kaiser with the corner triple, in and out. You know, Hope's got to stop trying to live and die by the 3 here, Matt.
I would agree with you, Paul.
Only 2 made three-pointers so far for the Flying Dutch.
Yeah, and it's kind of uncharacteristic of Hope. They usually work so well at trying to get it into the lane to force the issue, and I think they're taking too many uncontested threes at this point.
Yep.
And if they get a few more easy shots, their offense is going to drive off of that.
Yep. And just because the three's open doesn't mean you have to shoot it. And they've had a lot of open looks because Adrian is not putting a ton of high pressure.
Right.
Adrian is really trying to frustrate Hope by getting them out of rhythm. And one of the ways that they've been doing that is not allowing a whole lot of like inside outside work, right? Like you just mentioned,
right.
Hope needs to work it down low, kick it out again, work it around, then down low again, and Adrian has just snuffed out all of the inlet passes that Hope has been trying to make
That's
so
right.
far.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got a shot clock violation here, it looks like, because there was definitely never a change of possession here.
Right. They almost let that one go, Paul, as the shot came up short. Couldn't tell if it hit the rim or not. It didn't off the block, and so Hope will retain possession.
Well, I think that they were debating on whether or not Olivia Bellows maintained possession long enough on that rebound. She got her hands on it for sure, but there was nothing there. Bellows now with the dribble, out to Kaiser. Kaiser skip to Garner. Garner for 3.
Good looking
Just
shot.
off the back of the rim was Garner. Yeah, what a great looking shot. Oh, and the Bulldogs make another mistake here. You know, Hope is known for putting in a lot of effort on the defensive end from a turnover perspective, but we've had 3 or 4 pretty crucial mistakes by the Bulldogs.
Almost unforced.
Unforced errors by the Bulldogs here that have allowed Hope to keep possession.
Yeah, and it's a shame because they're playing so well right now to have those little mistakes. And when your margin of error is not very large against a team like Hope, you just can't make those type of mistakes.
Bellows puts it up a little too strong there. Rebound now. Skidmore looking to push pace here, looking for a trailer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, deep triple try there. Ball careens around out to Bellows now with the board. Bellows looking to push pace. She's all alone. Step through, and she gets fouled hard as she goes up.
Hard foul is right by Kyle Warner, man.
Yeah. Olivia Bellows loves that little move, though. We've been watching her game all season. One of the things that she loves is that, I don't even want to call it a Euro step. It's almost like a little lean-to step, right? She kind of gets into it, leans, steps large, and tries to scoop up and under. She got fouled on that one, and woo,
could hear the mic.
That's a nice little.
Yeah. One of the things that maybe Adrian does not know about Olivia Bellows is that you don't want to get her angry, almost like the Hulk.
Almost like the Hulk.
Because you get her fired up, she's going to play with a passion and ferocity. And so that hard foul, look to see what happens from this point on, because she's a player that plays with tenacity on this Hope College team.
Skidmore now guarded by Leach, looking for the long pass out to Warner. Warner now with the beautiful little pass there, finding Olivia Green. And I'll tell you what, Adrian's bigs have had their way with Hope right now. That perimeter shooting, we'll call it semi-perimeter shooting from Adrian's bigs has been phenomenal so far tonight. Bellows now with the top of the key, triple try. Taryn Maynard trying to bat it around, and again, Hope struggles from the three-point land in this game continue.
The mid-range game from Adrian has just been phenomenal. A three on the way goes a bit long, and Maynard's off to the races.
Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful pass from Taryn Maynard there to see Olivia Bellows streaking down the court, and a great catch in stride from Bellows.
Yeah, and a quick 4 points for Bellows. In our last game we got to watch, Bellows went off, if you remember, and just scored.
Bellows and Taryn Maynard.
And Maynard just were the catalyst for the big run in that second half against Albion.
Courtney Lee gets bumped here. I'm not sure if they called a foul there. I think. I'm not entirely sure if they called a foul there, if the ball went out of bounds off of an Adrian player. Courtney Lee definitely grabbed the rebound, but then looks like she got body bumped almost, and that ball went out of bounds as a result of that bump. So I'm not entirely sure if a foul was called there or not.
It's been a pretty clean game so far.
So far, really low fouls, low amount of fouls in this game. Maynard with the free throw line shot, unable to find the bottom of the bucket. Skidmore now looking to drive that nice little spin move and the step through up and under.
Wow.
Just beautiful, beautiful play from Kylie Skidmore. Like I mentioned off the top, she has game-breaking ability. From what I've been able to tell from her stat sheet, she's an incredibly strong player. Oh, Bellows gets her own board. Fouled hard from behind. I'll tell you what, Olivia Bellows has a knack for drawing fouls in the paint. She was able to do it against Kalamazoo. She was able to do it against Albion. She was able to do it in the Trine game as well. Hitting a couple free throws here, and Hope's free throw percentage on the season has been really strong so far. Credit to Jada Garner, credit to Taryn Maynard, credit to Olivia Bellows. Even Raven Jemison has a pretty high free throw percentage here. And anytime that you're going to put a team on the line like that, they're going to make you pay. And Hope now has jumped out to a 26-19 lead here as Olivia Bellows looks to make it 2 for 2 on the free throw. And she does.
A quick 6 points as Sid Viss is back in some big moments as Adrian was cutting the game close, as Skidmore would penetrate, either score at the rim or pass it to the bigs in the mid-range, and they're hitting. And Bellows 6 points is able to keep that 8-point lead right now for Hope.
Skidmore on the drive, looking for an outlet pass. Deep triple try. Maynard with the rebound here, looking to push. Maynard with the quick step, and she's going to draw a foul against number 4, Julia Tierman, for Adrian, and Maynard's going to head to the line for 2.
Yeah, and if you notice, Paul, the mid-range game and the three-point percentage for Hope has been low, but they have been very successful as they've gotten in the paint, either getting to the line or finishing at the rim. And so Hope is going to want to stick with getting in deep. If they're not making their outside shots, the way to really attack Adrian's defense. They've shown that they can offensive rebound. They've shown that they can make their free throws when they get to the line, and so they're going to want to put more pressure on Adrian down there.
Hope now with a 10-point lead, 29-19. We've got Skidmore bringing the ball, now looking to drive in, just a little too hard there. Rebound now out. Wow, Raven Jemison with the block on Peyton Russell there. Peyton Russell with an excellent rebound here. We've got a 30-second timeout here by Hope College. So we're going to step away, get a few words from our sponsors, and we'll be back with you in a short minute.
Gentex is a tech company supplying electro-optical products to the global automotive, aerospace, and fire protection industries. With focused competencies in design, vision, displays, software, and more, we're always looking for engineering talent. For our direct hire hourly production positions, we run open interviews Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 at our 58 East Riley facility in Zeeland. And our facilities, benefits, and culture are everything you'd expect from a world-class employer. Now's the time to join Team Gentex.
Here we are back at DeVos Fieldhouse on this Valentine's Day.
That's right.
I'm here with my sweetheart, Mr. Matt Margarone.
Oh.
It's great to have you here with me, sir. Always a pleasure to call a game with you, of course. You know, we're known for calling soccer games here. We've called a couple of basketball games. It's always a lot of fun, always a good time with you. And we're having a great time here in this basketball game as Hope leads the Bulldogs of Adrian 29-19.
I think that's the first time in my life I've been called sweetheart.
Hey,
so it's good to come from you, and I'm grateful. And I'm grateful to spend my Valentine's Day for 4.5 hours alongside you, calling Hope basketball doubleheader tonight.
Nothing I would love more than to be here on Valentine's Day.
I'm not sure my wife. Yeah, right, exactly.
My wife said it was a Hallmark holiday anyway, and she kind of scoffed at the idea that I needed to be home with her and my daughter tonight. So I said, you know what? Honey, I'm coming to do a basketball game.
That's right. I'm sorry I didn't bring you a gift, a Valentine's card, but maybe I can get you something from the concession stand at halftime with our Hope allowance that we have.
That's right. Yeah, we do have a few vouchers here that we can use. Maybe I'll bring home a soft pretzel.
What are those
maybe
little heart candies called that have the
Conversation Hearts?
Conversation Hearts.
Yes. I'll find one that says, I'll hope you'll be mine.
Oh, I love it.
And
there
we go.
Hopes that they can pull away, as Adrian hopes that they can continue their hot shooting from the outside to keep this game close.
We've got another turnover here. Kylie Skidmore losing the ball out of bounds here as we've got the starting five checking back in for Hope now. Let's get back to the game.
That's right.
We can talk Valentine's Day maybe a little bit later here, but we've got a great contest here. Hope only up by 10. They were up by 12 or 13 at one point in time in this contest, and Adrian has slowly clawed their way back in thanks to a tremendous amount of defensive pressure and really great mid-range shooting from the Adrian bigs. Skip pass now to Garner. Garner looking to drive all alone.
That's right.
No help side defense there. And I thought for sure Peyton Russell was going to rotate over on that, and Jada Garner just blew right by her for the easy lay-in and the easy two.
And you got to love that from Hope again, getting in down low like we talked about, not settling for the three-point shot as the turnover happens there as they try to force the issue down low.
Yeah, Keegan Kaiser wishes she could have that one back, coming up with a little smile on her face, thinking, I could have had you if I would have tossed that ball just a little higher to you, Raven. That ball got tipped. Raven misread the pass, and then she tipped it out of bounds for the Bulldogs here as we've got Bailey Taylor bringing the ball up the court for the Bulldogs now, looking to claw their way back into this. Down low now to Russell. Russell looking to go way far out on the wing there, and it's going to stay Adrian ball here as that pass was deflected either by Carson Carlbloom or maybe Raven Jemison down low as that ball was headed across there.
If you're in the stands, you got to keep your eyes on the game as that ball can come on in any second. Carlbloom with the steal. Kind of great play by Jada Gardner, and Adrian wins it right back.
Skidmore looking to fight her way through the trees down low, and she gets body bumped there. That's a foul on Raven Jemison. That's a good foul, though. Raven with the hustle defense back to disrupt Bailey Taylor's shot just enough where she was able to leave it short. But the ball remains with the Bulldogs here.
Yeah, that's one of the things that Raven is so good at. You've already seen her disrupt a bunch of shots in there with some blocks and just causing people to get out of their natural routine.
Oh! And that's a really, really hard foul there from Raven Jemison as she was coming in. She got up in the air.
That's right.
And I believe that's Bailey Taylor, who drew the foul from Jemison. She goes down pretty hard. Jemison goes up in the air. Bailey Taylor was trying to move, a little head fake, trying to move around as Jemison got up in the air as that shot clock was expiring.
The crowd will give a big hand for Bailey Taylor.
Yeah.
She's laughing. You can see on the monitor now that just shooken up a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like maybe she got the wind knocked out of her a little bit.
Almost the whole crowd had the same reaction of, oh, I hope that's not too bad.
Right.
And it's great that she is able to walk it off and hopefully get back in this game soon because she's been playing very, very well. Raven Jemison also will get a break. She was playing some great defense, but picked up her second foul on that play.
Yeah, Courtney Lee and Olivia Bellows checking into the game now. So we've got 3 starting 5 and 2 of the second wave of bench players who usually pop in for the Dutch on the court right now. Ball kind of careens out to Carl Bloom, who gets it out to Garner now. Garner to Bellows. Bellows back to Garner. Carl Bloom with the triple try. There it is. She shot that thing from Zealand, man. I'll tell you what.
Smooth as silk on that shot. And that's her second one of the half. And both of them have been so pure.
Oh, wow. What a slip screen there from Olivia Green down low and just unable to hold on to that ball. Great little pass and find there from Skidmore. That's been kind of Hope's weakness this year, though. You know, those slip screens, those backdoor cuts.
That's right.
Hope leaves a lot of teams, they leave a lot exposed there, and a lot of teams have tried to exploit that here this season. And Bellows now on the dribble drive, seemingly going untouched to the hoop.
Yeah.
Having her way around the rim.
Yeah, and Paul, you got to say something. Since that hard foul, Bellows has put up 8 points in this quarter.
There you go.
And so, like we talked about,
do not make her angry.
Yeah, I mean,
you wouldn't like her when she's angry.
She plays off of that passion and tenacity.
Whoa!
Beautiful shot by Skidmore.
That was a rainbow arcing shot that really came down from the rafters. I was not expecting that one to go. It didn't look like it had the energy to get there. And Skidmore with the beautiful triple. Hope now leads 36-22 as Garner's going to slow it up. Look for the last shot here now.
A really well played half so far, Paul.
Oh, great hustle defense from Skidmore. Adrian's got to shoot it now.
Oh!
Hits the backboard as time expires here. 36-22 is where we find this score notched at halftime. And we've got about 15 minutes of halftime here, Matt.
Yep.
We're going to come back with some stats.
Some Valentine's gifts.
Some
from
Valentine's
the concession
gifts.
stands.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate you watching right now. Adrian College 22, Hope College 36. You're watching Hope College Women's Basketball.
Whether you're building your dream home, buying a fixer-upper, or downsizing, the process can feel overwhelming. Let the local team at Lighthouse Title help the closing process be one less worry. Just ask your real estate professional or lender to close at Lighthouse Title. To learn more about how we are involved in our 35 communities or to ask us any questions about the process, visit us online at lighthousetitle.net.
Gentex is a tech company supplying electro-optical products to the global automotive, aerospace, and fire protection industries. With focused competencies in design, vision, displays, software, and more, we're always looking for engineering talent. For our direct hire hourly production positions, we run open interviews Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 at our 58 East Riley facility in Zeeland. and our facilities, benefits, and culture are everything you'd expect from a world-class employer. Now's the time to join Team Gentex.
In our popular mythology, revolutions happen in Silicon Valley, right? But no, the revolution happened here.
I think we are starting a revolution. It's coming from a very strong sense of who we are.
It's immediately creating a multi-generational community.
There's something magical happens when you shift from being a payer to being a giver.
Hope Forward has 58 students, I think, today-ish. You know, when we started in '94, we had 47. It's doable. What they're trying to do is doable. Getting people to believe early on is the hardest part.
It has given people a sense of belonging to a cause greater than themselves.
This can happen. This is possible, and we need each of you to be brand ambassadors for this initiative.
We're all aware of the crisis in American education. There are other crises as well that I think are linked to it. The second is the crisis facing our young people, the mental health crisis. And the third crisis is the crisis in our church. And when I look at what is happening here at this school, in this community, I see it as not just addressing the first of those crises, but all three of them.
The students are incredible, and the idea is incredible. Why not 30 years from now, this is the norm?
I've said this a million times, but who better than a place called Hope to run toward things that to the world look hopeless?
Yeah, my name is Travis Williams. I'm the CEO of the ODC Network. I graduated from Hope in 1998. I studied biology, and then I also played football. In order to be successful, people really need more than just the academic experience, but they need people to come alongside them and help them, coach them, mentor them. I find that Hope College has just been one of the best examples of being able to do that anywhere.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
Custer Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Hope Athletics.
A smile, the universal hello. friendly welcome and a sign of confidence. A simple smile can brighten someone's day. At MIAA Dentistry, we design beautiful smiles for the whole family. We strive to meet your individual goals with the latest technology to give you a healthy, lasting smile. MIAA Dentistry, where smiles begin. Proud partners of Hope Athletics.
There are over 5,000 colleges and universities in the United States alone, and nearly every single one of them is named after a location or a historical figure. But along the shores of Lake Michigan, there is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is hope. It is so easy to get lost in what this world lacks, to become discouraged by its needs, gaps, and flaws. Can we see beyond the uncertainty and brokenness? At Hope College, we do. Not by ignoring the world as it is, but by learning and living with the belief that this is not the world as it should be, by driving to understand, to unlock clarity, to amplify truth, by leading with inspired compassion, by embodying a vision that illuminates greater opportunity for all, by serving with anchored conviction, using our collective gifts to offer this world what it needs most. Hope. Not simply hope as a desire, but hope as a way of being. Because hope has changed the way we see the world, and hope drives us to change the way the world is. Because hope shapes our calling. Because hope inspires our dreams. Because hope empowers our talents. Because hope frees us to try. Because hope transforms what we believe, transforms how we act, transforms who we are. At Hope College, we know this life-altering grace is a gift we have all been given, and is the greatest gift we can offer the world. Hope transforms.
I'm so good, it feel like I'm cheating. A well of the storm, I feel like a season. This type of drive could push Lamborghinis. So get yourself signed and have your own sneaker. I'm in the band, I'm pushing a meter. A legend like John for everyday people. I got the heart of a champion. I got the blood of a winner. I don't know how to be stagnant. I got way too much ambition. I keep on being statistics. How would I be denied? My only option is winning. I'm crossing the finish line. Hey. in a place where nothing can top me. I feel like I'm space. It's bigger than profit, but still I get paid. My thinking colossal, not minimum wage. Talk to the loss like I know the way. Stay on my job like who need a break? It wasn't possible, I heard him say, but I'm like MacGyver to all my mistakes. Run it back home, now look at the bases. Been winning so long, I feel like a native. I got what you want, but you cannot take it. I do what you don't, cause I'm more creative. I put me on, no help for your favors. I'm breaking the mold to show you the flavors. I got control, you can't enable. I'm using my flaws to make me the greatest. I'm number one, I'm number one. I'm number one, yeah, I'm number one, I'm number one. I'm number one, I'm number one. I'm number one, yeah, I'm number one, I'm number one.
Here we are back at the gorgeous DeVos Fieldhouse on this beautiful Valentine's Day evening. That's right. My name is Paul Willard. I am alongside my good buddy, my good friend, Mr. Matt Margarone. How we doing, Matt?
Paul, it's Valentine's Day. We hope you're listening to this Bruno Mars song in your living room. Maybe you got some candles lit, maybe the fireplace going.
Rose petals on the fireplace floor.
Yes,
near the fireplace floor.
And you got Hope College women's basketball versus Adrian Bulldogs on.
Nothing better
listening
than that.
to the sultry voice of Paul Willard analyze the first half of this game. My friend, what's going on?
Well, you know, one of the big keys that we have here in this contest today is that points off turnovers is a huge differential here looking at this stat sheet. Hope has 16 points off of turnovers. Adrian has 0.
That's right.
A lot of other things being equal. Both teams with 20 rebounds, right? Both teams doing a phenomenal job with the mid-range shooting. Hope doing a little bit less of a great job from the perimeter, from the 3, but Hope getting it all done on the dribble drive and execution at the free throw line. And another huge thing has been the turnovers as well, like we talked about. Hope getting those 16 points off of turnovers. Hope only committing 5 turnovers versus Adrian's 13 turnovers. You can't win many games against the Flying Dutch when you commit 13 turnovers.
Yeah, and a half for sure. And Hope's coming out of those turnovers usually, and that gets them into the transition game, gets them into the fast break. And Hope has a 9-0 advantage in the fast break points as well. And when you're not shooting the ball well from 3, Hope just 3 of 16, 18% in the first half. You want to get those easy shots off the turnover on the break. And so let's look to see if Adrian can cut down on those turnovers, which is hard against this Hope defense.
Yeah, one of the things that we did talk about in this first half is how Hope can hit it from the charity stripe. They were 9 for 9 from the free throw line in that first half for 100% percentage. Adrian shot 0 free throws in the first half. Great little look there from Adrian. That was Bailey Taylor. Nice to see her back in the game after she went down with that injury foul from Raven Jemison. Jemison now out to Kaiser. Kaiser looking to swing it to Carl Bloom. Carl Bloom slowing it up. This now with the ball, looking to dribble drive. Kick out to Kaiser, out to Jemison, now at the top, the lone senior on the Flying Dutch team. Now to Carl Bloom, looking to stop and pop. and she does from about 17 feet away. What a great looking shot from Carson Carlblum.
Yeah, Carlblum leading scorer at this point with 8 points off 2 really good looking threes in the first half, and that nice little mid-range elbow jumper there. While the rest of Hope's shooting percentage has been low, Carlblum is shooting a high percentage at this point from outside.
Yeah. We got Jada Garner on the foul now, but again, like I mentioned just a moment ago, Hope not committing any fouls in the paint or on shooting plays, and that has led to Adrian not getting to the free throw line at all in this game yet. Hope playing really, really smart defense, if you ask me, for my money.
Yeah, they've been really disciplined with having those hands stay straight up and not come down on the Adrian offenders as they penetrate.
Oh, they had that ball partially blocked there. Jada Garner now looking to control the pace here. Dribble driving in, brings it back out. Garner now with the ball. Out to the top to Viss. Viss out to Kaiser. Kaiser looking to take her defender one-on-one, and she draws a foul as she goes to the line to shoot 2 now.
Nice little crossover. Kaiser incredibly quick, both on and off the ball, and she shows her speed and agility on that play to get to the rim.
We'll see if Kaiser can keep the 100% free throw percentage alive.
Dude.
That's the announcer's curse, man. Dude. I'll tell you what, I shouldn't have said anything.
As it's leaving her fingers.
Oh boy! All right, I'm gonna be quiet now.
Look at, wow. Coach Morehouse.
You know, as soon as I don't mention it, there it is.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of Coach Morehouse, there's 2 Coach Morehouses in the building tonight, and one of them has a birthday.
That's a big deal.
Today. Biggie, as he is known amongst the Hope faithful and amongst those who love him. That's right, Dean Morehouse is a Valentine's baby. It is his birthday today. I will not say how old he is because I respect him way too much. But I see him over here courtside, as he always is, talking to his granddaughter, Meg. Always great to see Meg out at games here as well.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah. Dean Morehouse, happy birthday to you. And an excellent, excellent shot from Bailey Taylor. I'll tell you what, these guards from Adrian, they can shoot the lights out. They can play hustle defense all around from them. Adrian's bigs can shoot. Adrian's guards can shoot. They're a really dangerous team. They're 1, maybe 2 pieces away from really putting this team together and going on deep runs in the MIAA. Jemison!
Oh, wow, and 1!
The senior says, give me that.
That's right, on senior day.
That's right.
Showing off a little bit. Gotta love that. I wonder what it's like to be a Valentine's baby, Paul.
I don't know. But this year we also have the potential to have leap year babies.
Oh,
leap day babies, I guess you could call it. I don't know any personally, but
oh my gosh, the announcer's curse. Since
I didn't say anything,
but since you said something,
that's right.
We're 1 from 3 from the line, and Viss, and that's going to stay here with Hope.
Wow, but I was surprised to see that call. I thought that went off of Sydney Viss's foot for sure.
So if you're a leap year baby and you're 16, are you actually 4 years old?
Potentially.
Right?
Yeah.
If you're born, that's February 29th, is that what that is?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, you've only had 4 birthdays.
Right.
We'll say that.
Do you celebrate every year? What do you do?
I don't know.
Do you know the answer to this question?
I don't. I really don't.
Yeah. Kaiser draws the foul as we get back to the game.
I will maybe, you know, if you're listening live right now and you're enjoying the commentary that we have here, we're getting a little silly. It's Valentine's Day. We're having a good time as Kaiser goes to the line shooting too. But if you know on how, if you are a leap year baby or you know any, and you want to tell us how they celebrate, reach out on Twitter, send us an email. I don't know how you can find us. Keegan Kaiser hits both of them now, and Hope jumps out to a 43-25 lead.
Yeah, and really, Paul, the game right now started with that big run that Hope got out to the lead, 12-2.
Yeah.
I think you even said 16-3 or it's something early, and it's just kind of stayed at that 10 to 18 point differential since then.
Yep.
And Adrian's stuck with Hope. They just haven't been able to cut it close enough to create a dangerous position.
I think the closest that Adrian ever got was 5 points.
That's right.
When it was 18-13 in favor of the Flying Dutch. And Flying Dutch have really never looked back, as we've got the second wave of 5 checking in here. That's Lauren Leach, Taryn Maynard, Courtney Lee, Olivia Bellows, and the pride of Chaska, Minnesota,
Chaska,
Chloe Brunsberg.
My favorite call you do, Paul Willer.
Thank you. It's going to catch fire here pretty soon. Maynard now with the ball. Up at the top of the key to Bellows. Bellows out to Brunsberg now. Maynard looking to work Skidmore one-on-one. Nice little spin move. Brunsberg out on the corner now. At the top, back to Maynard. Maynard with the dribble drive, looking to push. Unable to find the rim there, and this shot clock's going to expire if they're not careful. That's going to be Adrian Ball on the tie-up. A lot of tie-ups in this game so far. I think that's 7 or 8, if I'm not mistaken.
You got to credit Courtney Lee just attacking the offensive rebound tonight. And just at that moment, she was bested by Skidmore, who has been all over the court for Adrian Bulldogs, earning tie-ups, hitting three-pointers, dishing out assists. A great all-around game from her.
Adrian now with the ball on the wing. That's Warner. Warner to Skidmore. Skidmore on the dribble drive. Kicks. Nice little looking shot there. And that ball's going to careen around. And that was a great looking shot from Olivia Green. And she commits the foul here as Courtney Lee looked to rebound that ball. And Olivia Green came in with a head full of steam and just a little bit too much of a body bump.
You know, I'm curious. We have 2 of the most veteran coaches that we want to give a shout out to in the MIAA. Brian Morehouse in his 28th season, as you know, fastest ever to 700 wins, even fastest ever to 800 wins. Is that true as well?
No.
7.
He's coached 800 total games.
Okay, that's right. So fastest ever to 700 wins in NCAA in his 28th season. On the other side, Kathy Morris for Adrian Bulldogs in her 32nd season.
What
and we
a
were
legend.
just
Yeah.
That's just a phenomenal longevity. And the amount of players that have come through Adrian that can credit Kathy with coaching them is phenomenal.
As Morgan Babb hits that 3 there, bringing Adrian to 28 points. Hope with the lead now, 43-28. As we tick down to 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Brunsberg on the drive.
Wow.
Whoa.
And this game has changed, Paul Willard, by Hope taking it to the rim. They were settling for the three-point shot early in the game, but taking it in deep has created more free throws for Hope and just easier shots at the rim.
Yeah, we've got another turnover here by Adrian. Hope just doing a phenomenal job forcing turnovers this evening as we are in our first game of the doubleheader here. The men's game coming up next, which you and I have the privilege of calling as well. The men taking on the University of Olivet tonight here in that contest. Olivia Bellows losing the ball. Lauren Leach coming back on the hustle defense here. Chase down block style. Tayshawn Prince type of play.
Wow. Deep in the bag, Paul Willard with the Tayshawn Prince. I like it.
Jemison now skips out to Brunsberg. Brunsberg to Maynard at the top. Maynard now with the ball, looking to dribble, and a nice little floater. I wasn't sure if she was trying to do a little rainbow pass to Jemison down low, but that ball goes right in. Yeah. Kylie Skidmore taking the ball up the court, and we've got a 30-second timeout, I think. The ref looks confused.
Yeah,
I think
Coach Morris is looking for some free throws, as they haven't shot any in this game so far, and said, hey, that looks like that's a foul on that last play.
Sure.
As we'll stay here during the timeout. I think that's kind of one of the things that Adrian has a little bit of a beef with at this point, is to say, hey, it's not like the foul discrepancy is that much, but we just haven't been to the line, and in a game like this, we got to get some at this point. And so that was what that little conversation was about there.
Yeah, and that, what an incredible stat though, right? Like, Hope able to keep Adrian away from the free throw line in this game. We are 3 minutes and 55 seconds left in this third quarter, nearly 3/4 of the game gone, and Adrian has not shot a single free throw.
Yeah.
That is some impressive defense from Hope, some disciplined defense, especially down low.
Correct.
And Hope doing a tremendous job getting their hands in the way of the passes, reading the passes as well as they can, and forcing a ton of turnovers, which haven't really allowed the Bulldogs to get in the paint to try to go up and score. Just like that there, Jemison just playing straight up.
Oh, almost another
Chloe
turnover.
Brunsberg almost with that turnover there. But again, these fouls are coming, and it's not like Hope is going. Hope right now with 2 team fouls total. 3 team fouls, excuse me. They are not in danger of the bonus or double bonus yet, and they're committing fouls not in the act of shooting, which is really, really smart defense from Hope.
Another good-looking jump shot, and it just doesn't go down at this point.
Olivia Green with a great-looking jumper. She's hit those all evening, though, I'll tell you what. Bellows now. Oh, little skip to Brunsberg. Brunsberg with a pretty-looking shot from the corner. Maynard now out to Jemison. Jemison back to Brunsberg. Brunsberg working it around to Maynard now.
Wow, touching all hands on this possession.
That ball's going to stay with Hope there. A little bit chaotic play, but yes, you're right, Matt Margarone. That ball touching everyone in a white jersey on the floor during that time down the court here, as we've got wholesale subs coming in for the Flying Dutch. Garner to inbound, finding Kaiser. Kaiser on the dribble drive, looking for help. That's Sydney Viss on the drive now, leaves it just short. We've got Skidmore looking to push the pace here. She found an open Warner. Warner just unable to corral that with one hand. That pass just a little long from Skidmore.
Yeah.
Tried to hit Warner in rhythm, just unable to do so.
Yeah, I like that Skidmore was forcing the issue, trying to get out in a transition to get some easy points, but just a little bit outside on that pass for the turnover.
Carl Bloom to Garner. Garner now with Skidmore guarding. She's trapped in the paint here, looking to get it out to Viss with the triple try. No good, and that ball's gonna sail out of bounds. And Raven Jemison saying hello to the fellow student section over there as she jumps into the bleachers.
A dangerous play. You can twist an ankle running up those bleachers, but she came out unscathed on senior day.
Skidmore with the ball now, guarded by Garner. The ball out to Babb, and Babb unable to finish around the rim, but that ball's going to stay with the Bulldogs here.
Another block by Raven Jennison, just keeping that discipline of not coming down with her arms on that play and just staying straight up and causing the offensive player to jump into her rather than her get a foul call. That's great defense.
Callie Barber, the senior guard out of Tampa, Florida, checking into the game for the Adrian Bulldogs here. Courtney Lee playing that straight up, and we've got another turnover here on the baseline. That I mean, I'm not trying to be hyperbolic, but that's probably the 8th turnover, maybe 7th or 8th turnover that's happened down on that baseline due to unforced errors by the Adrian Bulldogs. And you're just not going to win very many games, especially against the Flying Dutch, if you're turning the ball over that much in your own end of the court.
The offense has stalled a bit.
Yeah.
At this point, 36-22 coming into the quarter, and just in an 11-6 quarter at this point.
See, it's not the announcer curse. I didn't say anything there, Matt.
Yeah.
You know, Keegan Kaiser misses the first one there.
I think
good looking shot, though.
That's right.
And she hits the second one. Yeah, you know, I'm really surprised to see Adrian kind of abandon the the dribble drive and kick back to the 15, 16-footer shots that were working for them so well in that first half.
Nice looking shot.
Green with the rebound. Now out to Warner. Warner on the dribble drive, puts it up too strong. Courtney Lee rips that ball away.
Wow.
A little frustration there as Skidmore was getting in the breadbasket a little bit, and Courtney Lee just putting her hands all over that ball, ripping it out of Skidmore's hands as she was trying to take that away. Hope with a 48-28 lead, 20-point lead here with 1:35 left to go in this third period. We've got just like you said, Matt, it's just really interesting to see Adrian's offense kind of stall, right? They came into that second quarter and really put pressure on Hope from a defensive side of the coin, and they really found their awesome offensive rhythm. And Adrian has seemed to kind of abandon that so far in this third quarter. Barber now with the ball. She's got it back now, looking to drive on Viss. Quick hands from Carl Bloom there. It's going to stay in favor of the Bulldogs. Quick inbound play here for Warner. Oh, a nice find down low to Morgan. Morgan Babb. What a great little inbounds play there from the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Babs hit some great shots off the inbounds plays, in rhythm on that layup, in rhythm on some baseline shots, and she's the leading scorer at this point for the Bulldogs as Viss forces the issue and will head back to the line.
Yeah, Sydney Viss going to the line to shoot two. That foul is going to be on Olivia Green, the senior out of East Lansing, Michigan, a product of Hazlitt High School. This will go to the line shooting two here.
As we stated earlier, Sydney Viss, the reigning MIAA Player of the Week after some strong play and 2 wins. And the big win of the week was Hope coming off that MIAA championship clinching game against Trine. And that was just a phenomenal win as Trine and Hope have seen their battles, even leading to the Final Four a couple years ago, MIAA championship games, and just a huge win for Hope College. And this could be a little bit of a trap game, but they've come out really strong tonight.
Yeah, wow. Skidmore just hanging in the air for what seemed like 10 or 12 seconds there. Carl Bloom now with a triple try.
Wow.
There it is.
Her third of the game.
That's right. Coach Brian Morehouse calling a timeout here. We've got a 30-second timeout. We're going to step away here. You've got Hope basketball leading 54-32.
The Custer Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Hope Athletics.
And we're back to DeVos Fieldhouse. 40.6 seconds left as Adrian will take it in and try to close out this quarter on a strong run. Hope has created a little bit of a distance in a 22-point lead, building on that halftime lead.
Oh, wow. Pretty looking shot from Olivia Green. You know, and that's what I was talking about. Adrian seemed to abandon that for all of the third period here. Their bigs can shoot it from 15, 16 feet out. Looks like we've got a foul on number 14 here. That's Callie Barber.
Yeah.
And we've got Keegan Kaiser going to the line, shooting 2. Hope up 20 points, 54-34 against the Adrian Bulldogs here. Kaiser with the rainbow floater. Good, nothing but net for her on that first free throw try.
A tough call on that play to just give Hope some free points at the end of this quarter. 12 seconds left. Skidmore with the ball in her hands will bring it down, drive to the hoop and kick. Bab again, or Green again. Oh, stifling defense by Hope College, and they'll be happy with that quarter as they create a 22-point lead as we head into the fourth quarter on this senior day and doubleheader, Paul Willard. We'll go to the Hope Broadcasting Network and take a break.
Yeah, my name is Travis Williams. I'm the CEO of the ODC Network. I graduated from Hope in 1998. I studied biology, and then I also played football. In order to be successful, people really need more than just the academic experience, but they need people to come alongside them and help them, coach them, mentor them. I find that Hope College has just been one of the best examples of being able to do that anywhere.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
A smile, the universal hello. A friendly welcome and a sign of confidence. A simple smile can brighten someone's day. At MIAA Dentistry, we design beautiful smiles for the whole family. We strive to meet your individual goals with the latest technology to give you a healthy, lasting smile. MIAA Dentistry, where smiles begin. Proud partners of Hope Athletics.
There is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is Hope.
Back here at DeVos Fieldhouse, the vocal stylings of JT on the loudspeakers singing My Love, only to be outdone by the crooning chaplain himself, Mr. Matt Margarone.
Oh my gosh, on Valentine's
You ever
Day.
karaoke some JT?
Oh man, as long as I got my suit and tie, I
Hey, there it is.
Let's go.
I love it. What a great matchup we have here. Hope up big right now, but Adrian not going away. Really a lot of great effort from the Bulldogs here, especially from their guard play. It's been, Skidmore tries to steal that pass. You know, at times early on in this game, Matt, it felt like a little bit of a rugby scrum, right? I mean, both teams battling back and forth, good amount of physical play down low, really strong mid-range shooting here, teams kind of pushing and pulling back and forth. And that's exactly what we saw in that first half. Hope's been really able to pull away in the second half here. Adrian is trying their best to stay in this contest, though.
That's right. Adrian's guards play, as you talked about earlier, from Bailey Taylor as well as Skidmore, has just been really, really great. Putting a lot of pressure on the defenders. Skidmore
beautiful.
Again. Woo! Wow.
Yeah, Kylie Skidmore, again, I mentioned it off the top. I think Kylie Skidmore is one of the premier guards in the MIAA. She has game-breaking ability, and she has really taken over this game for the Bulldogs.
Yes, unbelievable player. Got to give her props tonight, playing nearly the whole game. Oh, Leach with a nice little hook, does not go in as Taylor brings the ball up the court.
Great looking shot there from Green, unable to fall, or excuse me, not Green, Peyton Russell. Bailey Taylor now with the ball. Oh, and Raven Jemison just sniffs that one out. Now out to Maynard. Maynard seeing Bellows on the run. And Bellows getting fouled there by number 14, Callie Barber.
Yeah, you know, it's been phenomenal is that Raven Jemison's hands tonight have been magnetic, just almost drawn to wherever the ball is.
Absolutely.
She gets her hands up and has had numerous blocks and just shots parried away, passes parried away, deflections. She's just been phenomenal out there.
Look, we've got a full timeout here called by Coach Brian Morehouse here, looking to kind of get some rest for his players. We'll step away. You're watching Hope Basketball on the Hope College Sports Network.
It's no secret. The best way to learn about Hope College is to spend time on our campus. The Hope admissions team invites you to a personalized visit experience you won't forget. Located in downtown Holland, Michigan, our historic campus is close to shopping and dining and just 10 minutes from Lake Michigan. We invite you to check out our campus tour options or sign up for an online tour with the Hope admissions office. There's never been a better time to see Hope College. Visit us at hope.edu/admissions.
We're back here at DeVos Fieldhouse. We've got a ball out of bounds now. It's going to stay with Hope College here as we're coming back from the break. Olivia Bellows missed a triple try there. She gets the ball back now out on the perimeter, looking to kick. Kick to Maynard now for the triple try from the corner. And Taryn Maynard comes alive in this fourth quarter with the three.
Beautiful penetration and kick by Olivia Bellows. Those two work so well with each other at the guard spot.
Yeah, Maynard running the one. Bellows, an excellent two guard. Taryn Maynard, semi-local product out of Jenison High School. Leach now with the hezzy out to Bellows. Bellows to kick to Brunsberg. Lauren Leach now looking for the inlet pass to Jemison. She thought about the triple. Mid-range jumper, too strong. Chloe Brunsberg now just throws it into the waiting hands of Peyton Russell. Skidmore looking to push pace but has no help so far. Ball out to Taylor now. Taylor looking to push it in. Babb missing the shot there. Maynard now with the ball, bringing the ball up the court here. As we've got some subs checking in for Hope here in a moment. Skip pass to Maynard. Maynard now ball into Leach. Bellows on the drive, leaving it too strong, and that ball careens out to Skidmore, who's looking for a quick pass here. Skips it all the way across to Taylor. Oh, and a block by Raven Jemison.
And a great hustle play by Taylor to get that ball back.
Yeah, quick hands
Finds
there.
itself in the hands of Skidmore. And it's off the glass. A phenomenal play.
Wow.
As she finishes at the rim and earns the first trip to the charity stripe.
That's unbelievable to me. That's unbelievable. Hope has kept Adrian off of the free throw line this entire time. Kylie Skidmore, who has played pretty much the entire game for the Bulldogs, at the line, trying to make it an old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, she has 13 points at this point. Number of deflections, assists. How many tie-ups has she caused? I mean, the stats that you don't see on your stat sheet, but the plays are just, those intangibles have just been phenomenal from her tonight.
That's right. New players into the game now. Grayson Guy for the Flying Dutch, Hannah Kearns and Brooklyn Roback. Brunsberg now with the ball on the wing, looking for Kearns. Kearns to Maynard. Maynard looking to penetrate. Brunsberg finding Grayson Guy down low. Guy double teamed. Brooklyn Roback just with the little bit errant pass there to Taryn Maynard, who wasn't able to get her mitts on it before it crossed half court for an over and back call for the Flying Dutch here, and it'll be Adrian ball.
38-61, 5:48 left in the fourth quarter on Senior Day. You're going to want to stick around as Skidmore again gets to the rim and finishes with the left hand. Just been a shining star tonight, but you're going to want to stick around after the game and stay. We have a double header, as well as the celebration of Senior Day, which is Raven Jennison for this Hope College team.
Hannah Kearns now looking to drive. The lefty, Hannah Kearns, I believe the only true southpaw on the team. She's able to hit that little 6-footer. Skidmore now with the ball. Out to Taylor. Taylor looking to pass it in. Lena Ray stepping into the passing lane on that one. Flying through the air like like a small bird. It's a
swallow?
No. I'm not entirely sure, but she really flew through the air there. A quail, maybe?
Quail, I like that.
Yeah. Skidmore now with the skip pass. Out, deep triple try, no good. Grayson Guy with the rebound. Taylor falls down here. Lena Ray looking to push. Brunsberg now with the corner triple, and they've got, they're going to get Brunsberg on the travel call as she shuffled her feet.
Yeah, I think
swayed a little bit too much there.
I would say she took a step, then did that little jump stop after already taking a step. In the first half had one similar, didn't get that called in this one. Got called. She finished it, which is disappointing for Hope fans. But
yeah, anytime that you catch the ball like that and your body sways a little bit, you move. Oh, Brunsberg hands up, and Roback, I believe, looks like we had maybe Roback's foot was on the line as she was going for the ball. Not entirely sure what happened there.
Yeah, I'm not sure she established that she was on the court yet as she touched that ball, and that'll remain Adrian's ball.
Definitely. Adrian now with the inbound pass.
13. And 13 seconds will be put on the shot clock as it doesn't reset completely.
Warner looking to inbound now. Looking to spring Taylor, and she does, and Taylor's now going to go to the line shooting 2. Hope not allowing Adrian to get to the free throw line at all in the first 3 quarters, and they have sent them to the free throw line twice now in this fourth quarter here as we tick down to 4:24 left. Bailey Taylor makes the first one.
Yeah.
Hope leads 63-41 here.
Yeah, credit Adrian's tenacity and fortitude. For continuing,
that's a great word.
Continuing to attack the basket. When you're not getting calls, sometimes you can get frustrated. When the defense is causing so much ruckus, you get frustrated and just kind of just take outside shots. But Adrian has continued to force the issue and been great. Oh, a little turnover there by Skidmore on that play as Hope comes out on the break.
Ball down low to Grayson Guy. Brunsberg now with the triple. There it is. Chloe Brunsberg, just as pure of a shot as you're going to see on this court.
And that one was in rhythm.
Oh, perfect, We've got a full time out here for the Adrian Bulldogs, so we'll step away. You've got Hope leading 66-42 on the Hope College Sports Network.
The River Place in downtown Holland redefines active senior living. A no-step floor plan is designed around your needs, so you can leave the worries of home ownership behind and enjoy a vibrant lifestyle right outside your door. Make the River Place your home. Visit resthaven.org/riverplace to reserve yours today.
Welcome back to DeVos Fieldhouse. 66-42. Hope has extended the lead to 24 points. 3:48 left in this fourth quarter. Paul Willard and Matt Margarone here on the call in the first of a doubleheader here. Hope Adrian and then Hope Olivet with the men's game right after this.
Adrian working the ball around, turnover now. Again, Hope forcing a tremendous amount of turnovers in this game. Lena Ray looking to control the pace now. Out to Kearns. Kearns, the lefty drive, up and in. Hannah Kearns.
And Adrian,
she says, you can't guard that left side. I'm a southpaw. You're not used to that. Watch me scoop and score.
Yeah, along with Skidmore, though, we've got some new players for Adrian into the game for the first time. Caitlin Otto into the game. Sarah Cervantes into the game. And number 21, Jenna Tierman also into the game. So Hope and Adrian at this point with 3 minutes left in the game, looking like it's in hand, getting in some younger players, some developing players, which is always fun to see.
Yeah, Lily Miller and Lena Ray with the shot looked really good, and Lauren Nemmens with the rebound. Now Hannah Kearns on the drive, looking to skip to Lena Ray. Ray down low to Lily Miller. Lily Miller up.
Oh, great little post move.
Wow, great little post move there.
Is she a lefty too?
I'm not sure.
That was a great left-handed shot.
I'm not sure. I know that Hannah Kearns is for sure.
Right.
Lily Miller may very well be another lefty on this squad. I might need to be corrected here by Coach Mo or Coach Cust if they listen back to this broadcast.
Oh, nice pass. Unable to haul it in cleanly, but the ball ends up in Skidmore's hand once again. Great cut and a shot, and that foul go on Roebuck at this point.
You know, Hope just getting a little out of their rhythm defensively. Right. You've got some players on the court here that haven't played a ton yet together with one another. Some freshmen, first-year players on the squad, some sophomores, and some players like Brooklyn Roback and Lauren Nemmens, who spent their first 2 years here on JV and are now earning their spot on the varsity roster, doing an excellent job, but still committing some fouls, on shooting fouls, which Hope was able to keep Adrian off of the free throw line for 3/4 of this game here. We've got 2 missed free throws here for the Bulldogs. Brooklyn Roback looking to control the pace here as she brings the ball across the timeline now. Hannah Kearns looking to get her defender up in the air. Another lefty score.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Matt, they can't guard that left side, and Hannah Kearns knows it.
It's great. She's been wonderful since coming into the game here in the fourth quarter. And Kearns is a player that's gotten minutes throughout the year.
Yeah.
A great player, has stepped up when her name has been called.
Yeah, Hannah Kearns, a fellow junior, along with Olivia Bellows and Courtney Lee and
Brooklyn Roback here is a
Brooklyn
junior
Roback
as well.
is a junior. I'm trying to think of the players who were on that national championship team.
Jada Gardner, Courtney Lee.
Jada Gardner, yep. Nemmens now with the deep triple try.
Woo-hoo! And
Lauren
the whole bench
Nemmens,
loves that.
Making her presence known. Number 20, Lauren Nemmens with the deep triple, putting Hope up 75-42.
Yeah, and the score is not going to reflect just how well Adrian played tonight and battled throughout. And Hope has kind of done what it does, just kind of wears teams down over the full 40 minutes and has pulled away to 33 points.
Yeah, like we talked about from the top, Hope is an incredibly deep team. They only have one player averaging more than 22 minutes a game in Jada Garner. Adrian has...
I think she's a lefty.
I think she is a lefty now that I see that little move there from Lily Miller. I'm going to stand corrected here and say we've got 2 original Southpaws on the team with Hannah Kearns and Lily Miller in the game.
Paul, it's been a pleasure to call this game with you on Valentine's Day.
Absolutely. Biggie's birthday, as it's known around these parts.
That's right. If you missed it earlier, there's a Morehouse in the house. Oh, I like that.
Hey.
A Morehouse in the house, and it's his birthday today. So we celebrate that, but it's been a phenomenal game for Hope College. Brooklyn Roback for 3. Oh, wow. Let's go.
Yeah. Brooklyn Roback saying, I've got the experience. I'm a junior. I can shoot it from anywhere on the floor. I've been working on my shot, and I know that I can hit it. And Hope's just going to hold here for the last 12 seconds here as Roback brings the ball across the timeline. Adrian trapping.
And that's their first foul of the quarter.
Yeah, we've got a foul here with 8.8 seconds left to go. Pretty rare to see a team down by this many points and then try to foul with 8 seconds left. But Hope's going to walk away with this victory, 78-42, as they hear it from the fans here in DeVos Fieldhouse. Mr. Margarone, talk to me about what you loved from both teams tonight.
Yeah, Hope goes to 15-0 in league play. Adrian drops to 3-12. You got to love the play of the guards from both teams, but the difference in this game was the interior defense and just the defense all around from Hope College, using their strength and depth to pull away from a lead kind of consistently throughout the game.
Yeah, you know, Adrian really clawed their way back into this game pretty early on in the first half, and they were just unable to put more things together as they seemed to abandon their offensive strategy in that third quarter, seemed to abandon the dribble drive and the opportunity for those mid-range shots from their bigs, and we just saw Hope kind of pull away in that third quarter, as they've been known to do. They have the depth to do it, they have the personnel to do it, and Hope goes to, like you said, 15-0 in league play right now, the outright MIAA regular season league champs. They secured that last week against Trine, and now we're going to turn it over to our public address announcer here, Darren Dystemars, to announce the seniors on the Hope College women's basketball squad here.
We want to take this moment to recognize and congratulate the Hope College women's basketball team for clinching first place and claiming another MIAA regular season championship again this season. The women's team will host the MIAA tournament next Friday and Saturday at DeVos Fieldhouse. Game times and details will be shared early next week through the Hope Athletics website. And now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Hope College is honoring 2 women's basketball seniors who have made their mark on the college and the women's basketball program. During their careers, Hope College has a record of 96-5. We would like to thank Kayla Carpenter, Raven Jemison, and their families for their commitment to Hope College. First, student assistant Kayla Carpenter from St. Louis, Missouri. Kayla is a pre-med major in biochemistry and molecular biology. She is the daughter of Hennecon and Chris Carpenter. After playing her first 2 years, Kayla joined the staff as a student assistant for the next 2 years. Coach Mo has remarked many times that she is one of the best student assistants he has ever had. Her tireless work ethic and servant leadership are on display every day. Kayla has been an integral part of the success of Hope basketball. Her work behind the scenes on building a model to track player and team efficiencies offensively has changed the way the program evaluates success. Working with the coaches, this has propelled the program to new heights in how players are coached and developed. Kayla is headed to medical school. She recently interviewed with Washington University in St. Louis and the University of Chicago. She'll make her choice this spring on which school gets to welcome the future Dr. Carpenter. Her parents are watching from Rochester, Minnesota, so tonight, Kayla is joined by her friends Jess Velasquez, Maddie Jacobs, Paige Vandenberg, Lillian Jackson, and Tally Martinez. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kayla Carpenter. Next, number 10, Raven Jemison from Grand Rapids. Raven is an English creative writing major with minors in leadership and communication. She is the daughter of Erica and Darren Jemison. Raven is a national champion and a captain. She is a player who earned her teammates' respect when she arrived through being a team first player immediately. She is a very high basketball IQ player who is also tremendously skilled. Her ability to motivate, mentor, and lift up her teammates make her beloved by everyone. When Raven walks in the gym, everyone is immediately in a better mood because of her joy in building relationships and playing the game of basketball. With a smile that lights up the DeVos, Raven has left her imprint on the Hope program in many ways. Her 4-year growth as a player has been noticed by the coaching staff and fans alike, and she has been instrumental in the success of this year's league championship team. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Raven Jemison. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating our women's basketball seniors, Kayla Carpenter and Raven Jemison.
There are over 5,000 colleges and universities in the United States alone, and nearly every single one of them is named after a location or a historical figure. But along the shores of Lake Michigan, there is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is hope. It is so easy to get lost in what this world lacks, to become discouraged by its needs, gaps, and flaws. Can we see beyond the uncertainty and brokenness? At Hope College, we do. Not by ignoring the world as it is, but by learning and living with the belief that this is not the world as it should be, by driving to understand, to unlock clarity, to amplify truth, by leading with inspired compassion, by embodying a vision that illuminates greater opportunity for all, by serving with anchored conviction, using our collective gifts to offer this world what it needs most. Hope. Not simply hope as a desire, but hope as a way of being. Because hope has changed the way we see the world, and hope drives us to change the way the world is. Because hope shapes our calling. Because hope inspires our dreams. Because hope empowers our talents. Because hope frees us to try. Because hope transforms what we believe, transforms how we act, transforms who we are. At Hope College, we know this life-altering grace is a gift we have all been given, and it is the greatest gift we can offer the world. Hope transforms.